Okay, so using something like 25 volts, that 25 volts that is written there indicates the maximum voltage, the capacitor can handle. So what it means is that the maximum voltage this capacitor can handle is 25 volts. If you apply a voltage that is above 25 volts to this capacitor, it is going to blow up. That is what it means. So the next component we were actually looking at was we looked at diode. Let me run through again. Diode. So, and I said a diode is an electronic component that allows current to flow only in one direction. So you have the diode, and this was the symbol I gave you for diode. So the diode is actually also polarized. You have here as the plus of the diode, which is the positive terminal of the diode, and here as the negative terminal of the diode. So here is positive and here is what? Negative. So for the diodes, we have diodes come in different types, different forms, but for the limit of our study, we're going to look at the very common ones. This is a diode. This is an example of a diode. I'm sure you must have seen this component. If you have opened any circuit board before, you see this component like this. So this is a diode. You see one part of it is painted white. One part is painted white, the other part they just wrote the figure of the diode on it. Like this particular diode, the number on it is 1N4, that is 4, and then we have 0, we have another 0, 7. So with this number we can type it on Google to get the data sheet of this diode. This is another type of diode also. Okay, this is also a diode, but another type of diode. Both of them have their various functions in electronic circuits. This is actually a slow switching diode. This one is a fast switching diode. Don't bother yourself with all of those details, just understand the difference. Although both of them will be used in the same circuit for the design of inverter, but just know the difference between the two of them. So the other component we were talking about that we couldn't conclude before the meeting rounded up was transistors. So, and I told you the transistor is a 3-terminal device, a 3-terminal component that acts as a switch or as an amplifier in an electric circuit, and it is of different type. The transistors is of different type, and I started by showing you how transistors are easily made. We have to join two transistors together, two diodes together, end to end, in this manner. Of course, you agree with me that this one is plus P and this end is minus N, which is negative, and here again is N, another minus, and then this is a plus P. So when we join these two diodes together at this point, we are going to have one common junction here as a big N. All right, so indirectly, what the kind of transistor we have here will now be PNP. Now take note, the junction at which both diodes are joined is called the base of the transistor. This point where both diodes are joined is called the base of the transistor. Then the point through which you apply your current from, we can call that one the collector. the collector, all right, and the other terminal through which the current leaves the transistor, we call it the emitter. Okay, so we have a PNP transistor here. Now what this actually means is this transistor, acting as a switch or as an amplifier, will not allow current. If you apply current here, if you apply a voltage source here and you have a load at this other end, it will not allow